Good afternoon and welcome to Let's Talk TV, your number one YouTube channel for your reliable and trending news stories on entertainment, security, religion, Biafra, and every other topic that concerns you as a Nigerian. Please do well to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and please also share our videos. Moving on to the news for today, Supreme Court fixed 31st October to hear Abga's case against Governor Uzodinma of Imo State. The news in details. The Supreme Court has slated October 31st to hear an application the All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA) filed to remove Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State from office. The hearing is coming 3 years after the motion was filed and less than a month to the scheduled governorship election in the state. Specifically, APGA is contending that there ought to have been a fresh election in the state after the Apex Court nullified the election of Emeka Ihedioha of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Now, this story is is quite funny because this for me this is actually really coming late. This is something that should have happened during the time that was 3 years ago when Governor Hope Uzodinma was newly elected into the governorship office. This hearing should have happened at that time, not now. But then let's see what people commented on this story. Someone wrote, in Nigeria, the sitting governor is always innocent and wins a court case. Well, I can't really say about that, but due to the fact we've experienced, a lot of different kind of injustice in this country, so I might agree with what this person had to say. I don't know about you. The other person said, sign of a failed country with funny judiciary system. Actually, it's really funny because the judiciary didn't approve the hearing of the case since when? I think that was 2019, if I'm not mistaken. It's now that his tenure is already coming to an end, and the next election is coming up very soon, and then the hearing is coming up now. It's really funny. No wonder the person said with a country with a funny judiciary system. This other person wrote, anything that will move Imo State forward and provide good life for Imolite is all we want at Mana. God bless Imo State. God bless Nigeria. We rise. Well, honestly, I agree with this person too. I mean, all that Nigerians are agitating for is a way out for the Imolite, a way out for, because I mean, people in Imo State, they've really gone through a lot. They can explain better. They understand. They usually say that the person that wears the shoe know where it pains the most, so they understand better, and all they want is anything and or even if it looks foolish, even if it looks funny, as long as it's going to bring the people out of the pain and sorrow and struggling they are currently facing, and even the level of insecurity in particularly in Imo State. I mean, just to relieve the people, they will really be happy. All right. Some other person wrote, so this Imo State brouhaha of 2019 continues to linger. Ha ha ha. Thus, Achonu and all the others would just have to go and rest, since the 2019 election would have to repeat itself. All right. Then this other person wrote, maybe it's time to overturn it, but then who will be Imo governor? or INEC will need to conduct a fresh election different from those campaigning presently? Let me follow this state. It seems more interesting than Kogi State. I mean, this particular person is very funny because it now seems as though the happenings, especially in the eastern part of the country, when it comes to insecurity matters, when it comes to political matters, is kind of intriguing. It's kind of funny that, I mean, even if you don't know what to watch on social media, just go and look for news on Imo State and the eastern part of Nigeria. It will really get your attention, and I think that is what this person is trying to say, that this situation is so interesting that you just have to follow it up to know, okay, how is it going to finally end? So he's asking, who will now be the Imo governor if this ruling is going to happen, and then maybe they decide to not allow him to Governor Hope Uzodinma, they will not allow him to run for the next election or whatever it is that they decide to. While this other last comment, the person wrote, but the candidate's name will change. We'll need to feature 2019 candidates. Wahala. Court cases will increase. Okay. I mean, he has a point there, but then I think like the previous person that's like what the previous person said, we just need to keep watching and know what is going to happen next. I'm so much anticipating this next election that will be happening, especially in Imo State. I don't know about you, but a lot of people are anticipating the election. A lot of people's hopes are high. People are praying for better things to happen. We're praying that a better person, or a better person will step into the position, and change the situation of the state, because the Imo State that Nigerians used to know of then is not the same as of what we are seeing currently, and it all boils down to bad leadership. So we will just keep hoping that things get better for the Imolite and every other part of the eastern state of Nigeria. So please do well to put in your comment. I want to know what you think about this particular story. I really want to know what you think about the story. Do you think it's necessary? Do you think them bringing, wanting to do the hearing now? Do you think it's necessary? I don't know if it's necessary. I wouldn't want to say what to provoke anybody, but do you think it's necessary? Do you think it's going to help or influence the coming election? Do you think something, there is a light in this hearing coming now? Do you think maybe it's God's own way, of bringing a solution or a way of salvation to the Imolite? What exactly are your thoughts right now? Please make that noted in the comment section, and once you've done that, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and also please do me a favor and share the video. I'll see you next time.
You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafran. You have not seen anything yet. I was kidnapped. I was beaten. I was spat at. My clothes were ripped from my body. Women urinated and poured it on me because of Biafra, so that they may humiliate me to such a point that I will not talk about Biafra anymore. They videoed me. Masop has a video of me where they were beating me, dragging me on the floor, tearing my clothes because I spoke the truth. That did not stop me from talking about Biafra. It did not stop me from taking Radio Biafra to Enugu. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Nnewi. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Onitsha, from Owerri, from Aba, from Port Harcourt. I am resolute. I don't retreat. Never. Nigeria has put me in detention before. Solitary confinement. It did not stop me from preaching Biafra. How about an imbecile some we are talking? How can that affect me? If those that kidnapped me and nearly killed me did not stop me from